decolonize humanity. We cannot be taken only as Africans who don't have a soul. We are Africans. We are Al-Kebalam. We are Bantu. And for this reason, when they tell us that you are slaves, you are less than nothing. Africans are animals. Africans are this. Africans are this. This dehumanizes us. And if we are to use the Bible as a text, it says we are created in the image of God. And if therefore we are animals, then God is an animal also. If we are stupid, then God is stupid also. And if we are less than human, then God is also less than human. Because what we say, we are in the image of the one who created us. Then we look like the one who has created us. And he who insults me, insults the one who has created me and has made me to be what I am. Therefore, an African must also have permission to identify with a God that looks like him. Yes, Buddhas in China, they can talk to their own Buddha. And the white people can create their own Messiah also, that blue-eyed boy, and hang them around. That's for them. Yes. So what's wrong if he's an African? And if it does not matter whether Jesus is black or white, then can we please have a Chinese one? Can we please have an Indian God also? Because it does not matter. Then all of a sudden, no, we cannot make him anything except white. Then you are giving white people an unnecessary privilege to terrorize the rest of us with their white concept of superiority, which translates itself into politics. We shall conclude there. Then thirdly, we need to decolonize and deconstruct the Messiah, the whole picture of Jesus. If you have a Jesus in your house, a white picture of a Jesus in your house, please burn it. That's a demon that is in your house. If you have a book that has a white picture of a white Jesus on it, please burn that book. Those are white demons. If you have a small little cross on your neck that is hanging with a white Jesus on it, that small little blue-eyed boy, burn it. That is a demon you are carrying in yourself. And we cannot as black people be calling on white demons to oppress us and evoking them, calling these white spirits to come and have superiority over us. The true God of the Bible was not a white man. Madagascar is 100 and something, 200 kilometers away from Africa. It's part of Africa. Yet North Africa, which is Israel, is separated by the Suez Canal and is not part of Africa. And this canal was dug a few days ago. Are you okay in your head? We are on the same Platonic stone, Africa and Middle East. And God created a garden east of Eden. Therefore, Africa is Eden. We need to decolonize this Jesus story and throw away a white Jesus with his idols. I don't believe in a white movie star from Hollywood who is supposed to have come around and saved me from my sins. How can a white boy with blue eyes die for Africans when they cannot even share land with us? Show me one white man who has died for a black man. Show me one white man. 25 million people dead in the sea on their way to America for slavery. 15 million people dead in Congo. 25 plus 15, 40 million plus people dead. And all their blood means nothing except the blood of a white boy. If you are going to do theology, do it correctly. Do it correctly. And give me an option. If I want to believe in a white Jesus, I'll believe in a white Jesus. If I want to believe in a black Jesus, I'll believe in a black Jesus. But if you want to be true to the biblical text, then be honest as theologians. And I'm embarrassed to be sitting here as a theologian together with some of my theological friends who have gone to school to study. And when you come out of school to study, we actually continue to promote the wrong theology and push it in front of our own people. We have become the colonizers ourselves, Uncle Toms, who are sitting on the conscience of our people. Which is wrong. Which is wrong. How do you sleep at night taking money from widows and orphans? How do you sleep at night taking money from people who cannot afford food and bread because Jesus will bless them? For the past 15 years they've been giving their offerings to you and their lives have not changed. What is the problem? Because you don't have faith. You don't have faith. When I'm from this, do you have faith in collecting money from us? So we need to understand and deconstruct the whole picture and ideology of this white Messiah. And as long as we worship a white Messiah, My submission to you is that we are not worshiping the truth of the text. This is an academic exercise we're doing here. If you want to be true to the text, please, I bought a can of Coke. Can I drink the Coke? Can I drink the Coke? Don't tell me just drink as long as you are drinking. I said I want Coke. Therefore, remove the unnecessary iconography.
I think I keep saying up here that the havoc that Western religion has done, or external religion has done to us, not Western, external religion, because we're talking about Arab, the Islamic religion, Christianity, and others that you can mention. The havoc they have done to our lives as Africans is beyond repair. You know, when you look around you, as African in Africa, you look around you, there are lots of problems. There are lots of people who are sick. And these sick people, most of the times, prefer to go sit in a crusade where they say there's going to be healing than to go to the hospital to seek for medical attention. But do you know what? When those pastors who perform those miracles fall sick, they get to the hospital and they are treated. But it is now a crime for their followers who attend their churches to go to the hospital to get healed, to take medicine for their sicknesses. It's a problem. And this happens every day in our midst. What we seek as Africans is not far away. What we seek as Africans is within us. Until we discover that which is within us, even that we are running after, we cannot find it. Because when something is not outside, you're looking for it outside, you're wasting your time. And that is the truth. A lot of persons take advantage of these things and mess around with people's life and future in the name of Christianity, in the name of pastorship, in the name of men and women of God. Evil keep happening in the societies, in our continent, right before our eyes, under our nose, because we have refused to discover ourselves and who we are. It wasn't long ago when we were talking here and there about the story of this physically challenged woman and her son, right? The little boy, I think I've forgotten the name, but I'm going to leave it at the screen. This pastor, this prophet, he called himself a prophet, not even a pastor, Jeremiah Motofufuyi in Nigeria. That case went viral. The government herself were involved in it. A lot of mess here and there, a lot of stories here and there. Now the stories died down, and this boy up until now is not produced. This is a boy that went in healthy to this prayer ground. They told the mother that this man performs miracle, and that was what took her there. She went there in search for miracle for her life, thinking that her story will change for the better. A lot of miracles have been performed. She see people walking who were crippled, standing up to work. They see these things on television and they go in there. On going in there, what happened to her? Her son was taken. And before this boy got missing, according to her, they had a physical interaction with this so-called pastor, this so-called man of God. There were CCTVs in that venue. Those CCTVs till today were not produced. And this man, so-called man of God, keeps saying he was innocent. Stories came out here and there that there were houses where they do rituals. They use these children for rituals for these politicians to elongate their lives. They use these children for these. They just keep these children there and use their destiny and their stars. This is Christianity, oh. This is churches people go. And people are still attending these churches, and this man still performs miracle. Up until today, this boy has not been found. If he has been found, you know about the story, you can leave a comment there at the section. This little boy has not been found. And all in the name of Christianity. The religion of someone else. Some people create things to come dominate us with something, and we embrace it with all our hearts, and we are destroying ourselves in the continent with these things we practice. This one we say no, mine is the best. That one we say no, mine is the best. If you're not coming to this part of the church, you're not going to heaven. If you're not going to that part of the church, we're not going to heaven. I just wonder how the Creator feels when he hears and sees things like this. We have lost the core of ourselves as Africans. And we need to find it. We need to find it. I keep saying it. Before someone will come to you and even use you, tell you things that are not true just to get you, get your life, use it to do a petty sacrifice for their vainglory. It is how your mindset is. You haven't discovered yourself, and that is why you keep moving here and there looking for miracle in one church to the other. You haven't discovered yourself. What is that thing you look for and you think? You pray, whatever you believe in, you hope in it, you stay in one place, and then you ask for it and it doesn't come to you. And then you think when you start moving around, you get it. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. The fact that as Africans, we have lost who we are is so important. We have lost ourselves because we keep looking for what is in us outside, without knowing that that thing we are looking for outside has been in us all this while. It's because we have lost touch of who we are as Africans. And that is why we have to rethink. Sit down, meditate, rethink, ask ourselves, how am I? How is my life as an African? Because we are so powerful and yet we are so useless that we think something from somewhere is the savior that will come and pick us up, when what we search is in us. The God we go out to look for is inside us. The devil we run away from here and there is sitting inside us. Now it's left for you which one you want to be dominant in your life. Until you realize this, your life will still be as scattered, confused, and frustrated as ever. Anyway, I think that we have to start by decolonizing everything that has been colonizing us, so that we have a way to do what, to see clearly, to get hold of our destiny, our rightful place, our inheritance as Africans. Alright, leave your comment and thought there in the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive. Bye for now.